If you guys haven't subscribed, click the bell, like, share, and comment. Okay, guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is sorry, my phone is 10 in the morning. So we have a SAVILAND, and I chose this just because I wanted to try different polygels out and not always go for Gershon or McCart or Model ones, the ones that are probably up there. So I wanted to try different brands, which they probably, you know, I don't know, all the same anyways. And I also wanted to try dual forms again, and I'm not really a big dual form person. Let's get this close, just because I don't know how to use them right. But today we got stiletto shaped, so it kind of intrigued me to try these out. So that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna show you everything that's in the box. I normally don't do chit chats while I do this, just because my background is always loud. So we have this SAVILAND, just basic, you know, what you would get in a polygel brush. So, you know, boom. You know, you have the brush on one end, and you definitely have the spatula on the second. Okay, you want us to, you know, be on the butterfly, that's fine. So we're going to be using the brush today. We're going to be using everything that's pretty much in this kit. I definitely love how they give the butterflies, you know, form. Ooh, I like how they have the small, medium, large. It's really helpful for someone like me that I really love using nail forms. No difference, nail forms, okay? Dual forms. So I really like nail forms than using tipped. It feels light, and it's pretty easy to work with. I just need to get used to how to do them, put them on correctly, basically. But I really like how they did that. Okay, this introduction is going to be long. So this is also oh, sorry, the lighting is so these are also some more SAVILAND dual forms, your basic dual forms that you'll probably get in kits. So next we have this file, which I'm pretty stoked to use. You know, it's different than the one that I normally use, and I grabbed it because I wasn't sure what I was going to do today, but just to give you a comparison here, you know. And I really like the color pop to these. I think these are just really gorgeous. So I will be using pretty much everything in this kit, and I wanted to challenge myself to try to use these. And we have the, you know, slip solution, which I'm gonna put it in my little glass right here, and then we have the colors. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the colors on my lap. So before we get into it, this is just the basic SAVILAND polygel intro instructions. So my voice is a little bit brassy. Oh my god, Lord help me, just because it is the morning time. So these are all of the babies here, 2, 4, 6, 7. You get 7 of them, and so we're just gonna start reading them. So we have the diamond pink, we have the diamond purple, we have the diamond red, we have the diamond silver, and these don't have names or numbers. They are, I think, temperature changing polygels. as you guys can see right here. So they're all chameleon. So this is like a pinkish, this is a purplish, and this is a I guess reddish, I don't know. So I'm just gonna swatch them. I'm gonna do this off camera so it's easy for me. Okay, so this is how the colors look in the order that I read them to you guys, and now I'm just gonna cure it because these three are temperature change. I really like all the colors. The issue that I have is that this one, it's not full, because when I was trying to squeeze it, give me a hard time, because compared to, let's do a comparison. You see the difference? This is like filled and this is not, which is unfortunate because I really like this specific color. Just know that it's not really filled. Everything else is pretty chunky, but you know, it is very disappointing. You know. So that's pretty much my only issues, is to make sure that it's filled all the way. So this is how the color looks. They almost look milky. So I don't know where would I go, but I do know I really like all the colors. I really like these two the most, which is the diamond red and then the silver. But unfortunately I don't know what I'm gonna do because I don't have, you know, a full you know, case of that. So yeah. So before anyone says, oh, why, you know, why did you stop talking? So I don't really normally do this because I tend to overtalk and get distracted, but I wanted to do something different. But if I end up doing a voiceover and not talk anymore, it's because my background becomes really loud and it's really hard to hear anything I have to say. So don't take it personal. Maybe when I have my own space and stuff like that, you guys can get more of me. Oh, and you look, it's starting to change back to color. So I'm gonna try to work with these colors. I don't know if I'm gonna use every single color from this set, but I really am trying to challenge myself. All right, I'm using the gelish, the Fantastic Four. Honestly, this was like around $35. Get you a set because this literally will last you. Like, you got everything you need: the bonder, foundation, the top coat, the nourish. I am just going to be using the pH bond. It's like a dehydrator. I like to take it out like this. And I'm only going to be using the cuticle oil because I'm using the base coat and the top coat in this particular SAVILAND set. I just wanted to show you guys, especially if you plan on wearing your nails long or keep them. Basically, if you're planning to have your nails last a long time, priming is really the way to go. And I really was impressed the last time I did the Gershon Poly Dual Form Polygel set, because it really lasts. You know, it really did last. But over time, I would say that the polygel, like any, the color might fade and you won't really get as much as shine anymore. But nails are not supposed to last forever, so you know, I'm only putting one coat of this on anyway. And here's my cat wanting to be nosy cat. nosy. Okay, before we get into this video, so these nails forms I got off of Amazon. They just said nail forms on them, and I don't. So these nail forms are really a little bit too tiny. We're going to take the SAVILAND acrylic gel slip solution, which is a nail liquid professional of polygel, in the 30 milliliter. Okay, let me just stop acting professional at this point. So we're just gonna put some of this in here. Boom. Hi guys, so we're in the voiceover now. I was having a really hard time, so I did this hand off camera. Now I'm showing you guys how to achieve this look. Like I said, I really wanted to challenge myself with colors in the box. So I took the dual form, I put a thin layer of base coat, cure that in for 30 seconds, put the purple chameleon polygel on, just a thin layer, and I popped that in the lamp for 30 seconds. What I did after that was take it out and I put another layer of the purple chameleon. And before I even put that into the lamp, I took the base coat and I put it on my fingernails and I cure that for 30 seconds, and then I put the dual form on my fingernails, because I feel like it helps me personally not put too much of the polygel, and also it helps me the base coat helps with the adhesiveness to the gel, and it won't slide or move as much. So I really do like this method. And then I'll cure it for 90 seconds, and then I'll flip my hands to cure the underside for 60 seconds, because the nail lamp I have is not really that good, so I have to really make sure it's perfectly cured, because if you get to filing or anything like that, your nails won't last, and I'm stuck with it, so I have to deal with it until I can earn it until I earn and get it. So if you guys know any good nail lamps or any suggestions where I should buy a nice quality nail lamp, leave it down below. And I do the same thing, the same method that I'm doing here, I did for the next two clips that are coming up, which is the marble and the glitter. And with the marble, I use all three chameleon polygels, so you can just play around with it. And also, because like I said, these stiletto dual forms are really tiny, so your size may vary. You might go up a size, but you definitely will have to do some patchwork. So that's what I end up doing. I end up doing patchwork off camera, and I end up not using the SAVILAND's what's it called, nail file at first, because it was like black specks coming off of it. And I mean, I've personally never seen that because I have another black nail file, and so that didn't happen to me. So I was kind of a little bit frustrated as to why that was happening, so I did switch over to my Macart. But then I finally end up using the SAVILAND's file, and I actually really like the file a lot. Like, I really do. The only complaints, like I said, was that the SAVILAND's polygels are not filled, so that's really a bummer, because you spend $30 for something that should be filled. And the brush was really, for me, like trash, because it looks like you're sweeping off the polygel rather than laying it down. Like, you want to lay it down like it's your edges, but no, I'm over here sweeping it off like it's dirt. So that's really the only two things that I would say. I would say this whole process was really messy. I don't know if it was because, you know, the dual forms and then the polygel, it was just like a little bit too much for me. But it was really worth it, because it took me 11 hours to get all of this together. Now, I didn't show you guys how to transfer the designer look or yeah, I think they're called transfer stickers or something like that. And I didn't show the rhinestone process or the top coat or the oil because my camera died. Like I said, it took me 11 hours, so I didn't even go pee till 5 o'clock, and I didn't even eat until my boyfriend came home and got me food. Like, I was very dedicated. So yeah, I was very determined to make this work, and it did, and I really loved it. I really do love all the colors in the SAVILAND kit. Like I said, I just wish the tubes were all completely filled and that they didn't give me a broom or a fork brush, because I'm like, what is this? Like, honestly, this is the first time I experienced a brush like that. But I really do like it, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you guys learned something from me. And if you guys have any suggestions or any questions about anything, leave it down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
you